There are a lot of people out there that are very good at marketing. They know the right word to say and they follow the right sequences. They are very good with outreach and they do a lot of cold calling. They've been able to land clients, but they find it very hard to close sales. If your business falls into the category of basic commodities and you don't really need too much of persuasion to sell your products, this video might not be for you. But if you are selling expensive products like real estate and car businesses, or let's say you render a service and you need to persuade your customers before they can buy or before you can sell to them, then this video is for you. The mistake a lot of marketers make is they compare leads to sale closing. Let me explain this to you. Leads doesn't have anything whatsoever to do with sale closing if you as a marketer or as a salesperson doesn't have these basic skills. This skill doesn't have anything to do with speaking big grammars or speaking English fluently. You just need a better understanding of your products and your service and this basic skill to land a client and eventually convert this client to a closed sale. Number one, listening and having empathy for your clients. The best salesperson is a good listener. You don't try to shove your product or service down your customers' throats. You try to sell. And when it comes to selling, you should be particular about your clients, not yourself, not even your business. Although you need to be particular about your business. But as a salesperson, and you are trying to close a sale with an intending client, you need to focus on your clients more, not on your product or yourself. At the end of the day, you are selling and you are the one making profits. But within that process of selling, within that process of interacting with your clients, you need to focus more on your clients. Listen to them, pay massive attention to your clients, and in turn, give them empathy. Reason with them, and then you can close your sale. The truth is, a client will always come up with stories to avoid your product or service, intending they might want to buy, but they might be thinking your prices are too high or for other reasons whatsoever. But as a salesperson, you need to focus on giving empathy to your clients. Now you've listened to them, you understood that they are trying to beat about the price. Now introduce a payment plan to them. You can work on a payment plan, say initial deposits and payment after delivery. A sort of payment plans like that will help you in a long way as a salesperson. Number two, focusing on your clients' problems and their needs. I remember one time I was on a call with a client. We were having this conversation on the service she required, and she went on stating everything she needed. But before the end of the conversation, I only said one thing. I said, "Madam, I know what you want, and I understand this is what this service will cost you. But I have a better service for you, and I know this is what you need, and this service is going to cost you less." And you know what? She picked it immediately and she made the transfer. You see, when a client walk up to you as a salesperson and you already analyze their problem for them, they don't have anything else to do but to trust you with your service. They will trust you with your requirements and they will end up telling you that it's whatever you say, they are ready to pay. So that is it. As a salesperson, you need to focus more on your clients' problems and their needs. You need to give them a kind of service that will suit their immediate, urgent requirements. With that, you can then introduce the ones that will solve their later problems. But for now, you should focus on their needs. Then they can trust you, and they can trust you for other processes. And the third thing you require as a salesperson is having the best approach for no's and objections. In the process of listening to your clients, you already know the kind of person they are. See, one of the abilities of a good salesperson is to be able to read people be able to determine them. Even if you don't have the score of 100%, you still be able to like at least understand this person. If you can do your research on your client before you even approach them, that would be the best thing to do. Do your background research and get to know your clients. And then, while you are discussing with your client, you should not give rooms for objections. There are some questions that you know that these people might ask. While having this conversation with them, just try to like give answers to this question in the process, so you won't have to deal with objections. When it comes to receiving a no, a cold no from your customers or your clients, how do you deal with that? You have to go back and reapproach them until you find out that this is not a sale for you. That doesn't mean you shouldn't keep their emails in your broadcast so as to be able to retarget them on your next available product and services. And you can always reach back and get to understand the reasons why they are turning you down. We are taking sales to the next level, and we are trying to revolutionize the incoming of new trends and making it easy for people to land clients and eventually close sales. In my upcoming masterclass, I'll be teaching how business owners can land clients and eventually convert this client to a closing deal. And I will also be talking about how these people can in turn be a frequently paying client, and as well easy for every business owner to be able to leverage and spread their success stories across the social media network. Click the link in my description to join my masterclass. See you guys in class. Bye.